retracted.
Ship released. Departure authorized.
Frameshift drive charging.
Automated flight control protocol now offline. Thank you, Commander.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage. Power plant capacity exceeded. Frameshift drive charging. Four, three, two, one. Engage.
Well, as
Making
Making
those
said, I really
judgments.
do think, they are an oppressed group.
Oh yeah, this scene reminds me very much of the Lacedaemonian Vase, where you see a painting of thousands of helots getting together to listen to educated helot leaders talk about how oppressed all the helots are by the Spartans. In fact, if I had to draw a direct parallel, I'd say it's more like the Buchenwald labour camp in Germany that operated from 1937 to 1945, where all the Jews sat around and said, well, we're oppressed, we're forced to work, shall we get around to have a large gathering and then discuss how bad this is and what we're going to do about it? I'm sure any helot or Jew would sit around and say, exceptionally rich white women talking about rich white women problems is definitely oppression. I mean, how much do you think these women have spent on their clothing? These are not women who have got any problems. And a general rule of thumb for oppression is, if you're wealthy, you're not being oppressed. And another good rule of thumb is that if you're not being oppressed, don't sit around and talk about how you understand what being oppressed is like. Women are certainly not oppressed. By their own standards and surveys, 80% of consumer purchases are female, and 87% of women control the household budget. If you are controlling all the money and you're not earning it, then you sound like a feudal lord. You are not fucking oppressed.
And so they fight for power within their own oppressed group.
Oh, that's a very good point, actually. Because, I mean, if we're talking, if by oppressed group we're saying rich people who do very little actual labour and still reap all the benefits of that labour anyway, then we are talking, in fact, about an aristocracy. The feudal lord analogy really holds here, because medieval wars for the nobility, with every single one, these are all powerful people who have claims to areas that they then press with military force. It was the right of feud. Everything